Hello and welcome, one and all. You join us for this T20 match between Nottinghamshire and Australia. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Drilled that one away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
End of the first, and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Oh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Finds the edge. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Oh, that's just outrageous.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nicked it. That's a confident appeal. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Might look to go big again here.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Over Pakistan, 31 for 2.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Too much width and got the full treatment. You've just got to stand and admire.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Good con. Contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Cuts that off well in the infield. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Too wide, too much room. Came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot just raced away. That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races to the boundary. Really good bit of timing and placement, square of the wicket.
Bartlett too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Marsh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Good shot, a beauty. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Harris, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Power and precision in that shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Yet another massive over for the power play, seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Huge, that has flown.
Hit that one on the up, a fabulous drive for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the field with a great shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Square cut, finds point, no run. Out! What a screamer! And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
At number 7 for Nottinghamshire.
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nearly gets the edge. Hazelwood with a great delivery there. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
That's the over. Pakistan are 82 for 5. Bartlett from the south end. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Got forward, and that's racing to the boundary. No point running.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
They've set the ground on fire and entertained the crowd this power play. 2020 batting at its best. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. No. Terrible shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Brilliant. That'll take some catching. Australia with a massive shout. Caught right on the boundary.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Into the attack for Australia.
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Off the middle of the bat.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary. How will he reply?
Got that away nicely.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Over Pakistan are 132 for 6. Kuhnemann, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the north end. Onto that early. That could be 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Ellis from the south end. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary.
One to get for 50.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
And that brings up the half-century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Perfectly timed. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 154 for 6.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Misses everything. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. Pakistan